Welcome to the Unseen World channel. If you're enjoying the content, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated on all my latest videos. Thanks for watching. In this video, we are going to know about the dark history of Catholic Church. The Catholic Church Inquisition was a powerful institution in the 11th century and lasted till 19th century, when heretical movements began to emerge in Europe. In response, the Church established the First Inquisition in the 1180s in southern France to combat the Catholic heresy. Later, it expanded to all over Europe and finally was officially recognized by the Pope in 1231. Its main purpose was to combat heresy and was responsible for investigating, prosecuting, and punishing heretics. The Inquisition was headed by the Grand Inquisitor, who was assigned by the Pope. The Inquisitor had the broad power to investigate and torture the heretics, and he was assisted by the other regional inquisitors. They also had its own courts and prisons. The Inquisition used various methods to eradicate heresy. One of the most well-known was the use of torture. They were castigating heretics to extract confessions from suspects, and the suspects were also subject to intense questioning, their friends and family members as well. The Inquisition also relied on informants who would report suspected heretics to authorities. Punishments for heresy included fines, imprisonment, and in extreme cases, execution. In addition, the Inquisition expanded beyond Europe. In the Americas, it was responsible for the persecution and execution of countless indigenous people who were often accused of practicing pagan rituals or adhering to non-Christian beliefs. It was a controversial institution, both during its existence and in later years. Many non-Catholic groups, such as Jews and Protestants, were targeted by the Inquisition and faced persecution and discrimination. Critics argue that the Inquisition was often used to suppress political dissidents and religious minorities, rather than to combat actual heresy. The use of brutal methods of torture and the lack of due process also drew criticism. In 2000, Pope John Paul II issued a public apology for the Inquisition's past wrongs. It is not easy to estimate the number of executions, but if we want to mention to a period of time in a specific region, we can talk about 100,000 to millions all over the world. The Spanish Inquisition, which lasted from the late 15th century to the early 19th century, it is estimated that around 30,000 people were executed. Philosophers, scientists, free thinkers, and women were persecuted by the Inquisition. One of the most famous was the Italian Galileo Galilei, who was enforced to say that the sun was not in the center of our system and the earth did not move around it. Finally, the Inquisition's power declined in the 18th and 19th centuries. As the Enlightenment led to greater tolerance for religious diversity and the Church lost much of its political power, the Inquisition was officially abolished by Pope Paul VI in 1965. In conclusion, the Catholic Church Inquisition was a powerful institution that existed for several centuries with the purpose of combating heresy. While its methods was controversial and often brutal, it was an important part of the Church's history and had a significant impact on the development of Christianity in Europe and beyond. Now, time for a quick quiz. Which other famous men were persecuted and convicted by the Inquisition? Let us know in the comments. See you in the next video.